What's up, YouTube? I'm here in my car outside the movie theater. I just watched Godzilla versus also first movie review with the new look. What we thinking? We thinking it's looking good? I think we're looking good. It's bald season, boys. It's slap head time. Um, but I just saw Godzilla X Kong Fallen Empire or Forgotten something. The new Godzilla X Kong movie that's in theaters right now. It just came out this weekend, and I gotta say, incredible. Incredible. Nothing but positive words about this one, boys. It's simple. It's satisfying. The big monkey punches the other big monkey. There's a Diddy Kong to the King Kong, and at first they eventually become friends, but at first they're enemies. And he throws the Diddy Kong. He uses the Diddy Kong as a weapon, and he beats other big monkeys with it. That alone, 5-star movie. You can't complain. Um, I'm just gonna get the few negatives I have out of the way. And the few negatives, I was disappointed at the final, monster. There's like in the trailers they make it up that there's this hidden monster that they don't want to show off. It's a surprise what the hidden monster is gonna be. And when you do that, you kind of expect something from like the Godzilla repertoire, like the Godzilla back catalog they haven't done yet, like Biollante or Destroya. I was kind of expecting it to be Destroya with the whole lava theming in the trailer. It turns out it's just some ice Godzilla thing. Um, Nothing. I mean, it was a cool looking monster. I mean, it's a cool new monster for the Godzilla lore. And honestly, like a Godzilla versus like an ice dragon. Basically, it's like an ice Godzilla that like breathes ice beams. And kind of cool looking monster. It's a cool design, and it's not disappointing for the fights. It makes the fights got some interesting dynamics. Kong gets frostbite. That's why he has in the trailer he's the bionic arm. He has to get the power. He has to put the power glove on. Now you're playing with power. Fun fact: the director of this movie, big fan of the Angry Video Game Nerd. Did he use the power glove because of the Angry Video Game Nerd? We'll never know. Um, but I will say that was disappointing that it wasn't like that you can't just like tease it just be like some big monster reveal and just have it be something like brand new. On the other hand, brand new monster is cool, but like I guess they've done Mecha Godzilla, they've done King Ghidorah, done Mecha King Ghidorah essentially. They've done all of like the thing is that they blew their load in King of the Monsters and they kind of like did all the big Godzilla monsters besides just Destroya and Biollante, and a couple other ones. And there's a couple of other like Titans in this movie which are all original, from what I can tell. And maybe my Godzilla lore is not up to snuff, but um, they could have gone. They brought out Mechagodzilla in the last movie, which is cool. This movie, you know, the main villain is the big scar, like long gangly monkey who fights Kong, and then there's an ice Godzilla. Basically, it's an ice dragon thing. Uh, and that was the only disappointing thing I would say is that it wasn't some you can't tease and build something up and then have it just be like not like it's the surprise is that it's whatever, like it's just another cool new monster, which is I guess cool, but it wasn't like intimidating enough to be like the main villain is the Scar Monkey in the trailer. Like the hidden monster is not the main villain, which is like the real big bad. Like the big bad is that Scar Monkey who is controlling the other monster. There's a train going off. So, but I guess that's the main criticism, right? You think, like, oh, they got this big monster to build up, and then it's just a lackey for the main villain, who is the big red monkey, which is still fine because the big red monkey's awesome. He's so cool, getting his ass beat. He's got this like fucking spine whip thing, like Poison Ivy with a fucking sword. It's got this like magic spear tip on the end, which he uses. Like, he points it at the ice dragon, then he points it at the big monk. He points it at he tells it where to attack and stuff. It's pretty cool, actually. It's quite cool. Um, and I gotta say, people were saying online that Godzilla doesn't do much in this movie. My God, he's got like 4 or 5 monster fights. It's like build him up to like the main monster fight. But the real king showstopper here is King Kong. King Kong, he wants a family. He's a communal creature and he's alone. He's lonely. He's sitting in his lonely world. He's got nothing to do. He hunts and he's got nothing. But then he finds his family, he finds his people, and he's so excited. Oh my God, other monkeys! It's just so exciting. And then they immediately hate him and attack him. So he's got to fight for dominance and put his place. But in the end, he is king. Kong is king, and Diddy Kong is on his shoulder, and it's fucking King Kong and Diddy Kong. It's a little fucking mini monkey, which is awesome. The mini monkey, he's cute, it's funny. Like there's no dialogue with them. I'll say this: I felt even the human characters were actually not so bad this time. Um, okay, weird one. I swear to God, in this movie, Ethan Ralph is in this fucking movie. I'm not fucking joking. I'm not like some Ethan Ralph obsessed loser or whatever who constantly talks about him. But the pilot of like, there's a pilot who gets eaten by a tree in this movie, and he behaves. He doesn't talk like Ethan Ralph. He talks like an Australian accent, but he looks so much like fucking Ethan Ralph. He's got the fucking shades, the weird beard. He's like, it's got the same like almost physique. He doesn't have the gun. You can't see a gun, but my God, look up the fucking. I don't know who the actor is, but look him up. It's Ethan Ralph. It's fucking Ethan Ralph. Okay, he even puts like it's got the exact same shades he wears. It just the face, everything, the aura. It's just an Ethan Ralph aura. Um, the Black Conspiracy podcaster's back in this movie. He's okay. He's not so bad. He's trying to be like Alex. He reminds me a lot of like Alex Jones, but he's black, so he can be Alex Jones, which is fine. You need like but the main character is the mute girl from the last movie who can communicate with Kong, who ends up being a Mothra girl. You know, the Mothra twins in the old Godzilla movies are like mystical, whatever, and they can summon Mothra. And well, she resurrects Mothra in this movie. That's one of the big surprises. They bring Mothra back. They resurrect Mothra, which is good. It's hard to do Godzilla, like extended Godzilla lore movies without having Mothra in them. I think killing Mothra off in King of the Monsters right away was a bad move for the longevity of the franchise. I don't know if they're going to keep doing movies like this. This might be the last one. I don't know. Um, I could see him doing a couple more. You have to do like a space monster next, a monster from outer space. You have to do an alien monster next, or like a big like classic Godzilla. I mean, they already did Ghidorah. You know, there's not really another classic Godzilla monster they can do that adds like peak as King Ghidorah. Maybe Biolanth or Desitroya. I would do Desitroya. That'd be really cool. You know, he's a fucking sweet monster design. Or that one with the fucking buzzsaws and like the weird beak thing. Um, there's a couple of ones they could do. Or, you know what, they fucking pull Gamera, get Gamera from all the other movies. Although Gamera's a hero too, so like who would they fight then, you know? Um, but anyways, regardless, Godzilla X Kong, it's a great movie. The big monkey punches the other big monkeys. There's a huge monkey all-out brawl. Um, the little monkey punches the big monkey. He pushes the big abusive monkey off the cliff, who's the bully monkey. In the end, the evil bad King Scar monkey gets blasted by Godzilla, frozen by the ice Godzilla, and then his frozen corpse gets fucking smashed into a billion pieces by King Kong. And you know what? And it's all in Brazil. It all happens on the beaches of Brazil. They destroy the city of Brazil. It's destroyed. It's gone. Wiped off the map. Good riddance. No one gives a shit. They just blow it the fuck up. In the end, Godzilla goes at the end. He goes. His like gimmick now is he naps in the Coliseum. It's his little cat bed. The Coliseum is Godzilla's little cat bed, and he just fucking sleeps there now. And what a great movie. And then the movie just ends. The human bullshit was kind of, it took a little bit too much time up in the beginning of the movie. Probably could have paid more time to Godzilla instead of the human shit. But in the end, I felt like the main character, the main thing with the fucking, her being one of the Mothra twins, that's like the only, like, unless you're doing like Godzilla -1 or like an actual like Godzilla story with like nuclear war and all that, the human characters kind of all are not great except for like the Mothra fucking twin lord thing, which is always kind of interesting and weird. And they tie it in with the Kong Skull Island like fucking tribe stuff that actually works. It's like the same tribe essentially. It's like the tribe on Skull Island is the same as the Mothra tribe. It all kind of works together. They gel the whole thing quite together. The visuals are all nice. The music is fun. The cool epic robot fucking power glove arm. Now I'm punching with power, I want him to say. But the best part is Godzilla and Kong, they don't do quippy action lines because they're just fucking big monkey. He punches stuff. He can't be ruined. You can't ruin a big monkey punchy stuff with terrible quippy dialogue. He just punches shit, you know? And it's funny and it's epic and you gotta love it. Bravo, Legendary. You've done it again. I don't know if this is better than the last one. It might be. I really enjoyed it. I just watched it. I didn't feel any like weird. Sometimes you go have a movie like this and it's like a guilty pleasure. You feel kind of feel like sick in your stomach. Like the popcorn, the soda churn up as you get like disgusted by certain things. It makes you feel like like when you watch a superhero movie, right? You get that like sick feeling in your stomach, like, oh, did I just watch that? This, I'm feeling refreshed, recharged, in the zone, shaved, completely fucking ready to go. I was so pumped. There were so many moments in the movie I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, punch that fucking monkey, swing it around, boom. Cool wrestling moves, fucking Kong going like, no, no, wait, Godzilla, no, oh, it's like, he's like telling him, no, no, go in the hole, there's a thing down the hole, he's like, he calls Godzilla to come over so he can come fight the monkey in the pit, and then Godzilla just like, fuck you, Kong, I'm gonna kill you, and he's like, no, oh, it's so funny, it's like, oh, who the fuck comes up with this shit, man? Genius, mad geniuses, bravo, may you make Godzilla x Kong movies forever. I don't care. This is good. This is a winning formula. It's not gotten stale. Just have them fight big monsters. It's not complicated. The formula, maybe the formula will run out eventually, but you know what? America, Toa's got it fucking made right now because everyone loves the Godzilla fighting big dumb monsters thing, right? But it clashes with like that classic, that super, the original Godzilla is a classy artisanal movie, right? Yeah, it's a dumb horror monster movie, right? But it's a fucking classy commentary on the horrors of nuclear war as well. It's both. It does both, and it's hard to balance that goofy fun monster and horrible representation of nuclear war and a natural disaster. Right? It's hard to like mesh the two together and have them coexist within the same film series. So they don't. America gets to make the big dumb monster action movies, and the Japanese are making just the fucking good art fucking house movies essentially with Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Minus One. They're doing their thing. You know, America started off with their fucking like whatever Gareth Edwards of the Dark Series Godzilla. They fucking dropped that shit basically right away, and they're like, yeah, man, fuck it, big monkey, big Godzilla, big lizard, let's go. Great, great, best of both worlds. And it's working. Fucking Godzilla Minus One won an Oscar for best special effects, whatever the fuck. I mean, who cares? But the thing is, Godzilla Minus One was like one of the best movies of last year. It's so fucking good. And this, it's also so fucking good for different reasons. We're in a Godzilla renaissance. Within months of each other, we can have two. I don't know if they're the best Godzilla, but seriously, one of the best ever Godzilla movies and one of the best fun dumb Godzilla movies. Like this is one of the honestly. It doesn't quite live up to the charm of the 60s and like the 80s, like the coolness factor of the 80s and 90s Godzilla movies with their cool fucking sets and the real fucking suits and all that look so good. And I don't know the names of the eras, unfortunately, but the 80s and 90s, like the late 90s, you know, that era, like fucking the new Mechagodzilla movie and obviously like Destroya and Violence, like that era, and like Godzilla 2000, like that era of Godzilla. And then there's like the goofy, and it doesn't have that same level of coolness. But this, in terms of like dumb fun, it's easy to follow. This is one of the best dumb fun Godzilla movies you're ever gonna watch. Which I just saw like months after I saw one of the best like dramatic, serious Godzilla movies. It's incredible. What a fucking great time. Can't complain. All 5 stars. Go see it. Go see it in a big screen. I saw it on the biggest screen. Only bad review, movies are too fucking expensive. It was like, I got a small popcorn, a small drink, and 1 ticket. It's like $30, bro. Fuck yourself. Stop charging me so much to go see a goddamn movie. I get I went to see it on the big screen. I'm not even okay with the ticket price, but that fucking popcorn was not that good, and that soda was not that good, and fuck you for charging me that much money. Fuck you, Epic Theaters. I go to fucking Epic Theaters here. Fuck them. Have better prices, man. Seriously, fucking kill yourselves. No, don't kill yourself. But seriously, fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. But yeah, Godzilla. We love Godzilla. Great fucking time. We love King Kong. Great time. It's great. What can you say? It's excellent. We love it. All right, everyone. Have a good night. This is Slaphead Hool saying, great moments with Mr. Kong.